Hello, I'm drinking the Munich Fest beer from Jack's Abbey. So it's a Fest beer. So it's a little different from Oktoberfest, which is more of a sweet amber caramely lager that can be, I guess sometimes these are stronger, but yeah, Oktoberfests are often like 6%. Munich Fest can be that, but this is 5.4. Jack's Abbey also does their regular Märzen, that's the more amber one. That one's called Copper Legend. That one's 5.7. So this one is double decocted. So they boil portions of the mash twice to add some flavor and stuff, even though they only probably use mostly Pilsner malt, maybe some Munich. It's, I think, new this year and fresh seasonal. They've made a lot of different variations on the Fest beer, I think, over the years. A lot of different pale lagers at Jack's Abbey, because that's all they do. At least lagers, they do darker ones too, other kinds. And there we go. So you can see it's a bright golden color, but in the light here you can tell it's not really amber. And the head looks pretty nice. Smells the part. Bubbles are popping a little bit fast. I feel like they used to have less bubbly carb at Jack's Abbey. But nicely carbed. It smells like sweet cereal, flowers, vanilla. Just like what you'd expect it to smell like. Now the hops are pretty muted here, but that's what is right for the style, I'd say. I say moderately bitter. Yes, there's some bitterness, but it's pretty sweet, and I'm not getting a much hops on the nose. Just bringing out sort of a floral thing. Not very spicy. Nothing like a Pilsner. Except that it's mostly pale malt flavor, but there's definitely some Munich, some more heavily kilned malt, giving it just a little bit of a sweeter quality, but it's not getting anywhere near toffee or caramel type flavors, where it's like sweet vanilla wafer, and it's pretty good. The mouth feels pretty soft. And after drinking this for a while, maybe some bitterness will come in, because it is quite sweet. I'm not a huge fan of drinking so these bigger, sweet, pale lagers. Like, I'm not a huge Dortmunder fan, I've realized, or like a Maibach's. They gotta be, I don't know, have to be in the mood, and they have to be really good if I'm gonna want one of those types of beers. Yeah, this is getting, I'm starting to get a little more complexity. I guess this is the sort of thing you're supposed to be able to drink a liter of at the Fest. And have it not be too flavorful or too sweet. And I guess it's not exactly a session beer strength, but it's what they do at Oktoberfest, and I assume everyone's pretty screwed up there. Well carbonated. It's a very complex way of presenting pale malt. Portuguese sweet muffins, maybe. Haven't had one of those in a while. Maybe it kind of tastes like that. But extremely clean. No off flavors, no weird anything. No plastic, very low in the ester. No plastic, no sulfur, I guess what I should say. It's I guess what they could improve is somehow like get the head a little bit richer and thicker. You got a creamier body. Jack's Abbey used to do that more often. It used to have a little better feel. And they still do naturally carbonate it. I thought that maybe that was the reason, but I don't know. I haven't been able to figure it out. But it's definitely a 4+ beer.